How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Where do you keep hearing about this stuff? Every now and then, I'll be in the trenches of one of my reaction series, and then one or two people will be like, hey, when you're done with this show, you should react to this other thing you've never heard of. And then as I approach the end of that reaction series, that comment will kind of snowball into a bunch of people asking me to react to that thing, and eventually, I'll get curious and I'll go check it out. And then I'll find out that that thing I've never heard of before actually has 300 million views. Nothing in my life has made me feel lamer, lonelier, and more out of the loop than being a reaction YouTuber. The odds of something on YouTube getting 300 million views and me never hearing about it are so slim, and it happens so damn frequently. And you know what's crazy? I've been underselling this thing by 70 million views. It's closer to 400 million than it is 300. You wanna hear a sick joke? 400 million people all get together and enjoy a thing, and none of them decide to tell Danny about it. That's pretty funny, guys. Haha, you sure got him. Joke's on him! Anyway, I'm here finally reacting to the amazing digital Circus pilot, a video that most of the world's population has apparently already gotten around to seeing, but I'm just happy I'm here before Danny goddamn Gonzalez had the chance to swoop in and take it from me. So let's get into it. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, HelloFresh. I'm a dumb little guy, but I'm funny, so people tolerate me. But again, and I cannot stress this enough, I am dumb. I go to a grocery store, I walk up to the cashier, and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you help me pick out my groceries? I'm just little. Could you please tell me what sort of ingredients I need to get and then come to my home and help me cook them?" And then most of the time, they justifiably call the police on me. But thankfully, with HelloFresh, I no longer have to have confrontations with law enforcement. That's because HelloFresh makes it easy to enjoy hassle-free, better-for-you, home-cooked meals with high-quality ingredients, including seasonal, fresh produce and proteins that travel from the farm to your doorstep. And now, you can enjoy more convenient options than ever with new menu categories, like 15-minute meals, prep and bake, and 3-minute heat and eat ready-made meals. These are my personal favorite options because I hate the time sink that comes with having to cook a meal, so it's nice to just have a delicious meal ready for you within 15 minutes or less. Take advantage of HelloFresh's incredible offer by using my code DannyMFM for 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. One free item per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box, new subscribers only, varies by plan. Thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and make sure you get your 10 free meals today by using code DannyMFM. And now, on with the show. Did I just boot up a math game on my local library's computer? What the fuck is this? Is this just a prank you're all collectively pulling on me to get me to learn multiplication? Is that what kind of sick joke this is? Oh, Danny, you should totally react to Cyber Chase next. You know, for the gripping plot and deep characters. Not because we all think you have the intelligence of a toddler. Is this my punishment for calling all the Greeks Romans in my Epic the Musical reaction? I took classes, guys! I'm sorry I didn't know anything about Greek mythology. Oh, thank God the art style changed. I would have been actually really uncomfortable if the whole show looked like that.
My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon!
Oh, the good news is, this is way more unsettling. Did fucking Alex Hirsch make this show? Why does this guy look like one of Bill Cipher's victims?
Jingle and super and cleaner too. Drag up the text and make house more blue.
Am I on drugs again? You fucking bastards. Is this a horror show? Did you guys trick me into watching a horror show again? This song slaps, I'll tell you that much. And I know a thing or two about songs that slap. Epic the Musical slapped so hard I'm still missing teeth from it. All of these characters look like rejected Five Nights at Freddy's monsters, and I can't tell if that's a silly little joke or a warning of things to come.
Day after day
this is gonna be a horror thing.
Where?
That's what this character is from? I thought this was the actual mascot of DeviantArt. I don't think I've ever seen any of these other characters before, but I've seen like 40 different hot cosplayers all dressed as this clown at every con I go to. I guess if you're gonna cosplay any character from this show, it might as well be her though. What's your alternative? Harvey Dentures, Nightmare God of Teeth? I know it's bad form to explain your own joke, but I just really want to make sure that people appreciate how good Harvey Dentures is as a bit. Like Harvey Dent, right? Every take I did of that joke, I was like, this is the best joke I've ever come up with, and somebody's gonna miss it.
I put on some weird headset and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off?
Oh my god, you guys didn't trick me into learning math. You tricked me into watching Sword Art Online again. Either that or Spy Kids 3D Game Over. And to be honest, if you wanted me to watch that, you really could have just asked. I'd be so down to watch Spy Kids on this channel.
The amazing digital circus is a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You, my friends, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen.
I don't like when he looks at me. This whole show has me so on edge. I don't like that he's constantly chewing his own eyeballs. I don't like when they pop out at me. I don't like the way his fucking teeth bend.
We don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new body.
Hey, Clown Girl's not a bad body when compared to whatever the fuck that thing is. What was that one? Zooble? They look like they're either constantly in pain or constantly inflicting it upon others. They look like every Courage the Cowardly Dog character fused into one being and then glitched out. It looks like what would happen if a therapist asked a Porygon to paint its worst nightmare.
Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection?
That's why he's crazy.
The rabbit is the only one I like so far. The rabbit is the only one that makes me feel safe. He's kinda charismatic, he's easy to understand visually. His eyeballs are all where they belong.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
This one's literally in Five Nights at Freddy's, is it not? Like, am I going crazy here? Is that not a literal Five Nights at Freddy's character? I don't know, maybe I was just thinking of these things. I can't find this little ribbon guy in Five Nights at Freddy's at all. I wonder if I've seen the ribbon guy on like Tumblr or DeviantArt before and just assumed it was a new Five Nights at Freddy's thing. He really fits in with the aesthetic, does he not? Give him like 6 rows of mechanical jaws and he'd fit right in.
This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include...
This show was literally created to get Alex Hirsch's attention. I'm 100% certain of it. This guy has so much Bill Cipher energy, and that bit just fully convinced me that this is in fact a horror show. There's such a foreboding atmosphere in this incredibly colorful comedy show. There's no way this isn't about to pull the rug out from under me.
Is that all there is?
Of course not! This is the void! We don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
Nice, cool. Of course there's a hell. Why wouldn't there be?
Hello, Kane. I love you.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky!
Nice, cool. Of course the moon is horny. Why wouldn't it be?
May not breach the Digital Circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes but is not limited to sexually explicit materials, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and/or unlawful content or profanity. What are you thinking?
I don't care, just pick anything.
Definitely don't let this maniac choose your name for you. You're gonna end up with something stupid like...
Let's see! What do you think of...
I love it!
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again! What do you think of Pomni?
Nope, you struck gold with the first one. I'm sticking with it.
You! Do you like adventure? Activity? Wonder? Danger? Horror? Pain? Suffering? Agony? Death? Disease? Death? Angel food cake? Ow! You parasite!
That was really funny. That was the first really funny joke in this show so far.
And you gotta catch them all!
But what are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're
And
small.
what do they do?
They...
How do they?
Gloinks are small,
Bubble stresses me out. I just want things to work out for them. I don't like them constantly getting punished just for being themselves.
You might be going insane too.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
I love hearing Jax talk so much. His voice is so sexy to me, and I want him to become the protagonist. He's also so angel dust coded, isn't he? Like, they don't sound the same, but they have the same energy to me, in a way, even though they don't even really have similar personalities. There's like something about it where they just like, I feel like they'd hit it off if they met, you know? Maybe it's just that. Maybe they just have ethereal chemistry, and that's what I'm mistaking as like similar vibes.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
Loved him just silently losing all structural integrity. It's weird seeing them make, like, 3D animation specific jokes. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. I've seen tons of animated shows make self-referential jokes about animation as a medium, but I don't know if I've ever seen something it's usually 2D. I don't think I've ever seen a 3D show make jokes about how jank working with 3D animation is.
Why are we here again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this guy, aren't I? Yeah, no, it's just add a creepy clown guy to this cast of already unsettling monsters. That's what this show needed.
I've been looking for this.
Guys, I was fucking joking! Why would you do this? I used to be so afraid of clowns, to a paralyzing degree, as a child. And I have no idea why. I have no idea what kind of primal urge exists within children that somehow connects to clowns, that causes kids to just want them all exterminated from the face of the earth. Cause it was it was that bad. I'd see a clown at a fair or something, and on the drive home, I'm sitting in my high chair, just pissed that guy gets to go home to a wife at the end of the day. Just absolutely furious that he breathes the same air that I get to. Like, I was so angry that clowns aren't illegal. And I don't know why. It comes from nothing. But I've still definitely got a bit of that clownism, like, in me. I don't know why. I don't know what triggers it. And it's so antithetical to what clowns are trying to do, which is just be like a funny, haha, event time entertainer for children. And yet I was part of the, like, group of children that wanted all clowns sued into financial ruin. It's just weird. I don't know. I wonder if, like, back when we were all, like, pre-evolved, one tribe of pre-evolved, like, Neanderthal creatures wore face paint during wartime. And that evolved into some of us just hating people in full face paint.
You called me out for fake laughing at your jokes? I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day!
I'll be honest, I'd take this over a creepy clown any day of the week. This is a significant improvement over the weird little clown guy I thought I was gonna have to put up with. Okay, well, maybe not for Ragatha, but still. Oh my god, you're so right. This whole show is just a terrifying bowling alley animation. I can't believe how accurate that was.
An insect collection?
I think it's a nest.
What is happening? I just want to go home and I'm literally sitting in my own bedroom. This show is on some crack cocaine energy right now, and I am just simply struggling to keep up with its wavelength.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. Just look at my hand.
Look at your hand? Look at Ragatha's everything! Ragatha's barely holding on to this plane of reality right now. She doesn't care about your boo-boos.
What form of non-Gloinkian mass dares presume presence in the nest of the Gloink Queen?
You know what? I think I just caught up with this show's wavelength. I kinda love the Gloink Queen.
Kinda rude, Zooble. Now I don't wanna help you.
No, I always lose.
Yes! That's bullshit! They definitely threw out scissors. Their little flappy ribbon hand definitely made the scissor sign. I feel like there's such an argument to be made here.
Gotcha! Oh.
Hey! Kinger, you mother... So Kinger's like the best character, right? Objectively. Like there's no way anyone's favorite character is someone other than this chaotic chess piece man.
Gotta hide.
That was wild. I just realized this is the first time she's actually seen what she looks like. I kind of like that little beat they took there.
Must be Gloinks. I am Gloinks. You will be Gloinks. God will be Gloinks.
I know I just said Kinger's the best character, but the Gloink Queens really stealing the show. Kinger's what I assume is the best, like, reoccurring character. I assume the Gloink Queen's not sticking around for long. Let me tell you, I fucking wish she would. God, it's like she's living inside of every indie horror game on Steam right now. Even the sign on the door vaguely looks like the fucking Portal sign, doesn't it?
Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted!
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
I love Zid just being completely fucking tired of all of this. Like, she's just standing there like, okay, whatever, I guess this is happening now.
I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloink Queen, so I guess the adventure's over.
Like, I love her just quietly drowning in the horrors of this situation. That's really good. It doesn't make me feel good, but it's well done. Weird. Weird is my final review. What a consistently strange and ominous and horrifying piece of media. It's really, like, nailed the what's it called? Backrooms? It's really nailed the Backrooms vibe, because I am unsettled by, like, everything happening. And there's a good sense of, like, Bill Cipher-esque overstimulation. Like, ever since Bill Cipher, I've been kind of into that type of horror, where it's, like, the horror of extroversion. It's like the horror of optimistic, like really overly cheery overstimulation, where shit's just chaos, but like whoever's running the chaos is having a great time. It's weird. I like the 3D CG, like, specific jokes. That is genuinely something, like, I've never seen before, and something I feel this really brings to the table. I like Kinger. And Zididik is a pretty good protagonist. Otherwise, there haven't been any, like, characters I've really, like, latched onto yet. Kane's fun, but he is very much, like, a Bill Cipher Blitzo type. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued. It's weird that, like, what's pulling me forward and, like, making me want to watch the next episode isn't necessarily like, oh, this was so funny. Oh, I love the animation. It's that I'm like, I kind of want to see if it'll get scarier, you know? It did a good job at, like, creating intrigue and mystery. And I want to see if, as it unravels, if it's got something like really smart and clever under the hood, which I'm assuming it does, considering it has 400 million views. The implication that Kane does not know how to let the humans leave is unnerving. When talking about the exit, he interpreted it as the circus members requesting a new room for them to explore rather than a way out. So yeah, even if clearly the fan base, another comment from this guy, I absolutely adore how the show is 3D animated, yet has the fluidity and bounciness of 2D animation. The animators did a perfect job. God, I can't read. Clearly, this is one of those shows that, like, MatPat would be all over, I bet. Like, that's what's drawing me to it, is I feel like this is probably a show with tons of theory crafting involved, and, like, just a lot of weird mystery and, like, fan canon background lore. And that's exciting to me. So yeah, I'll definitely keep checking it out. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, what you think of the Amazing Digital Circus. What draws you to the Amazing Digital Circus? Is it the characters? Do you find it really funny? Is it the mystery aspect of it? Like, is it just the narrative and the plot? I'm really interested. Because with stuff like Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss, it's like, I instantly get the appeal. It's just really funny. And here I do wonder if, like, it is more of that, like, creepypasta backrooms kind of thing that people are like, yeah, I do find it funny, I like the characters and art style, but, like, it's the theory stuff that I'm able to really sink my teeth into. But who knows, maybe I'm just looking too deep into all the creepy stuff, and maybe it's just creepy for the sake of creepy. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby, won't you come a little closer when I leave for now?